I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on Spotlight, we're exploring an important book that is called The Democratic Challenges, The Ultimate Fight of African Civil Society. It is written by Hatcheu Emil Tchawe. It is an insightful book that delves into the political landscape of Africa, analyzing the roles and perceptions of key players in the struggle for democracy. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today on Spotlight. We thank the team at Atticus Publishing for helping us put him in the spotlight today. And we ask viewers like you to support writers like him by subscribing to our channel and by purchasing his important work. The links are below this interview. Hatch, thank you so much for joining us here today on Spotlight.
It's a pleasure.
What are the most significant obstacles that African civil societies face as they pursue democracy?
First of all, I would like to share with you that the book has been translated in French.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wonderful. So that's another language. It expands the reach, which I think is terrific.
It's in French, and it was published at Matin in France.
Wonderful.
Okay. Now, talking about the challenge of democracy in Africa, I would say that the continent is wide. That is a wide continent, a continent with 55 countries. And then you can't have a single model of democracy there. You have democracy who vary as democracy all over the world. It varies from country from country to country. You are dictator. You have dictator who believe themselves to be democracy, and the democracy himself. Is a challenge. It's a perpetual construction. You have to construct it again and again and again and again. If not, it will fail. For a young continent like Africa, who have many challenges. One of these challenges is the international community. We interfere, who come to fight for their interests, not for the interests of people. And you have a country like France, who is say democracy is this, democracy is that, but at the end, they are looking for their interests. And then the population had to mix into what we call civil society. This is a very important actor of democracy. Civil society have to fight very strongly, very perpetually to obtain democracy, to have democracy move ahead.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Who are you hoping, what are you hoping readers will get from the book?
The book is, first of all, for African society. All African society is all over them. But since the topic is a wide topic, it's up-to-date to the topic, then it's for all Africa, it's for all African, for all the world. All the world have interest of reading this book, of knowing the challenge, because most of the challenge people are facing are very difficult. Are challenges who is facing about in all the around the world, and then it become very difficult and very pertinent again, since diaspora around the world, in Europe, and France, Belgium, Germany, and in United States, they are involved in this world. They are looking for democracy, for develop in their country. Yes.
Yeah. When it comes to democracy in African nations, how important is it to have strong leaders?
Yes, that is very important question. The problem of leadership, because leadership, it means that you may have a vision for your people, a vision for your country, a vision for your region, and fight for obtain that vision, for that vision to be obvious. Let us see what is happened in Senegal now with these young people. Sonko and his friend and his friend. That is that they are leader who dream from their youngest ages. And while dreaming, you have to face many difficulties. You can be assassinated. You can be in prison. You can be in exile, as I am. But you have to stay focused on what is your fight. Then you have model of leader or leadership in Africa. You have Mandela, who you can follow. You have Sankara now. Is it that model? Is it Muammar Gaddafi? But if you take Muammar Gaddafi, any one of these leader I'm talking, you have to make the balance to see what is your personal model, what is the example you will follow to achieve your goal. Then maybe it can be Jerry Rodin, who fight to have the democracy and democracy in Ghana. Ghana is now shown as a democracy, but it depends of it was a matter of a leader who is called Jerry Rodin. Then you have a small country like Botswana, who has been a democrat, who has been democratic. How Botswana become a democracy in Africa? It was because this is first leader behave on good governance. They put all the work they have in the to make the to make their country develop, and then the other one follow. And then at the opposite, you have some country who have people who are be climbing and at the power, who remove the limit who remove the limit of them on their constitution to claim to stay Lebanon at the power. Then to finish, I would say you have model of the or have model or leader you can follow. That is Mandela. That is that is Sankara, and that is the leader of Botswana, who at the end and they laugh well and still living.
Mm.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The challenges are many. Leaders are needed to make sure that democratic change comes and democratic change stays. The name of this book, it's an important book. It is called The Democratic Challenges, The Ultimate Fight of African Civil Society. It is a wonderful book, an insightful book that dives into the political landscape of Africa, analyzing the roles and perceptions of key players in the struggle for democracy. The author examines the successes and setbacks of civil societies across the continent, providing a critical look at the dynamics of power and the influence of the international community. Hatch, thank you so much for joining us here today on Spotlight.
Thank you so much for having me.
I appreciate your time. And to the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford, thanking you for your time this time. Until next time on Spotlight.